All right. This video is all about me explaining how exactly I make 6 figures a year doing tattoos. I already gave y'all the money glitch for the beginners on how to do it. Now I'm finna explain how I did it, how I continue to do it, how I've been consistent at doing it for the past couple years, how it goes. So I guess the first step is leave my little mini content studio and head up to the shop. That's what we finna do. We finna head up to the shop so I can further explain and show you and just run down the history of myself and how I went from a janitor, yeah, I was a custodian, bro, cleaning floors and toilets, to making 6 figures a year just doing what I love, tattoos. And yes, it is possible. And I only did it in a couple years. But we gonna get to all that. I'm gonna bust it down. You know, sometimes I be getting weird little comments on my videos for beginners, saying little things, and it's just weird because it comes from people that are not even beginners. I go check them out. They're not beginners. These people been tattooing forever. So it's also to show to them and prove to them that the advice and the game that I be giving is coming from an experienced tattoo artist. I didn't just jump in the game. No, I don't do tattoos in my kitchen, at the house, in the back of the trap, in the back alley, on a ride around and pull up to people's house, do tattoos. No, I have an actual tattoo shop in a prominent area in my city. And I'm very successful at what I do, very known and very popular. And I'm not tooting my own horn. I'm not flexing. I'm just telling you facts, my brother. And yeah, so let's get to it, man. I'm gonna show you exactly how I make 6 figures a year doing tattoos. Let's get it. Check this out. I have single-handedly developed one of the best online tattoo courses for beginners you'll ever see. Let me tell you why. For one, I have been tattooing for 26 plus years. Okay, all the ups, downs, what's good about the game, what's bad about the game, I know. For two, I have already, before this online course, I've literally showed so many people how to tattoo. Even artists that don't even have any art history. Yes, for three, I'm going to teach you how to actually make money from tattooing. Because a lot of people, they might tattoo, but they don't know how to get in the clientele. Nope. This course has everything in it. I try not to leave out nothing. And when I say nothing, I mean nothing. Nope. How to make a proper professional stencil. How far the needle's supposed to come out of the machine. I even teach skin education, lining techniques, shading techniques, and I even teach you how to market yourself online, which I know most tattoo instructors, they don't. So tap in right here, link in the description, Ink Gallery Academy online tattoo course. You can take it your own time, your own speed. It's gonna break you into the industry so you can fast track your way into becoming a good tattoo artist. Yeah, so I'm not just making it to my shop. I actually had a tattoo that I just got done with. I literally, if y'all can see, I literally just got done tatting. They just walked out the door. And yeah, that's what's going on. But I'm here at my shop, so I just wanted to bust down some experiences and how I got to this point, how I stay booked up, and where I came from. Because I'm telling y'all, making 6 figures a year from doing tattoos is so possible, bro. Especially if you look at it in the right manner. Like I told y'all in that tattoo money glitch for beginners, it's all about how you price it. Pricing is important, man. Pricing is so important. And like I say in my course, I try to teach my students a balance. You don't have to be super expensive, and you definitely don't need to be super cheap. You know, both can hurt you. So you want to find that happy medium. And I kind of, you know, that's up to y'all. I'll leave that up to y'all. I kind of leave that up to y'all because you know your economic. Yeah, like I was saying, you know your economic situation in your city. So do what makes sense to the people you serving. I always say you're serving the people. You're serving the people. You're not necessarily taking your art, putting it on people. Not saying that you're not taking tattoos and doing it your way. I'm saying you're not putting and forcing your ideas on the customer. You're kind of merging the two. The better you serve the people, the more money you make. And the more quality that you are at doing what they're asking for, the more money you make. Okay? Because we all here to make money. We're here to do what we love and make money. So we're making money by doing what we love. So that's what I do. You know? And bear with me. Something to clean up as I talk to y'all. So yeah, that's what I did. That's what I did. I first worked on quality, working with quality equipment. Did that first, and then I worked on serving the people, getting good at what they wanted. Now, I love doing portraits. Like I said, I love doing graffiti. I love meshing those two worlds together, but I don't necessarily get to do that type of art on skin all the time. Majority, these people are coming to me, showing me pictures off TikTok, Instagram, and social media, and different places, Pinterest and Google and stuff like that. So I just take what they want and upgrade it and give my own little spin to it, but I do not push my own narrative on them. I literally just serve the people. So yeah, and I worked on my own studio. I'm here in my own studio, my own tattoo shop, which I own, and wasting ink. And I don't have nothing to wipe it up with. And I have my own tattoo shop, and it's always been a dream of mine to own my tattoo shop. So that might not be necessarily yours, but it definitely helps my money. I own it, so I get money through other ways through the shop. I sell merchandise. I sell numbing cream, aftercare. I even sell other type of products by having my own space. So that helps with the money to reach the 100,000 a year, 6 figures a year mark too. So think about that. Also think about selling other products, man. It's one of the smartest things you can do. I gotta get that up. Let me get this up and I'll be right back with y'all. Alright, to the people in comments saying, is he a real tattoo artist? No, bro. I'm a real tattoo artist. I do this. I'm a real artist. I do so many things, murals, all type of stuff, paintings. And that also helps me get past. Not only do I make $100,000, I go past just $100,000 due to me selling paintings, doing murals and other services, logos. I don't do them all the time. Most of the time I'm tattooing. But when I do carve out the time for me to do those things, it brings in a nice little check. I can't lie, especially those murals. You know, I will be teaching that too on this channel later on. We're gonna talk about tattoos now. But I do want to show y'all my shop. Like I say, chill, you know. That's where I tattoo at. Not a big space. That's why I'm moving, because I've been in here by myself for the past 2 years, which has been a wonderful experience. I can't lie. I love being in the mall. That's where I'm at. My shop is in the mall. Let me open this door. As you can see, people walking by. I got the gate down because I'm actually finna leave. But yeah, I'm in the mall, and it's been a great experience for me. I can't lie. It's been one of the best things for the Ink Gallery brand. I also created my own brand. I just don't go by Z on Z to do tattoos. I created an actual brand, the Ink Gallery. That's the name of the spot. Yeah, this is my spot. This is one of my paintings I did. I had them all on the wall, but majority of them have sold. What's up? Majority of them have sold, so it's a blessing, bro. The print area, my iPad where I work on. I got the lights off right now. Like I said, I'm finna go. But yeah, this is my spot, man. This is me, all me. I wouldn't be able to afford this if I wasn't making that type of money. Like I said, I'm in this shop by myself, so you know it costs to be the boss. You cannot fake and front this. It costs to be the boss. Okay, I have to pay rent in this spot every month. All the bills, Wi-Fi, lights, all that. So, yeah, that's it. So, I'm finna run down. I'm probably finna since I have finished this tattoo, I gotta get out of here, run some errands. I probably go back to my home studio. I just wanted to show y'all this because a lot of y'all don't believe I'm always doing content at home, and I want y'all to know that you're messing with a quality person. This is not a person that I'm just out here just doing content talking about tattoos. I don't know what I'm talking about. No, I do this, and I'm about to bust down some history on myself. Here go some merchandise I sell. That's my shirt. I stay selling out of these. I did that design myself, so that's even more money. That's even more money, bro. See, y'all better get smart, man. Sometimes it be bigger than just doing tattoos. It be about marketing yourself and things of that nature. You know what I'm saying? Marketing yourself, which I try to have a nice presence online, and doing other things by selling different merchandises. And like I said, I got my own brand of clothing, and it all spins off tattooing. It all started with just tattooing. Okay, so let me get up out of here. I just wanted to show y'all my shop. It's legit. It's me. It's all me. And like I said, I'm literally about to sign a lease on a bigger shop. It got like 5-6 rooms in there. I'm gonna have employees, the whole nine. It's gonna be a nice experience. I'm gonna even have a streaming room in there, so I'm gonna be doing a lot more content. And I'm turning my space into strictly a tattoo content space. When I'm tattooing it, it's strictly to get tattoo content, so I can show y'all everything y'all beginners need to know about tattooing. I don't really have the space too much to do it. I shot my class in here, my online course in here, but this new spot, I'm gonna be giving y'all so much more game, because I'm gonna have the space to do it. So, see y'all back at the spot. Yeah, made it back to the home studio. As you can see, you just seen the tattoo shop where I'm mostly spending majority of my time. And if you are a heavily booked tattoo artist, that's that's where you're gonna spend most of your time in your chair, and that's where I be. So yeah, with that being said, I just wanted to give y'all a little backstory, history on how I got to this point, because it has not always been like this for me. Just a couple years ago, I ain't gonna say a couple years ago, it's 2025. At the beginning of 2020, I was a janitor. And for years before that, prior to that, I was a janitor. But I'm not saying I just came up being janitor and I just started tattooing in 2020. I always been an artist since the age of 4. And I owned shops before, but I completely took a nosedive. Maybe because I wasn't, taking care of my business. I was taking things for granted. I wasn't as tapped in as I am now. I didn't take advantage of the position and the talent that I had. I was just out there living life, being young, doing what you want to do, making money. I was the man, tattoo guy, young. I had bands, old school. I was just doing whatever, just outside. And I wasn't taking advantage of the position I had as a tattoo artist. And that just slipped away. It went from my phone ringing to no one giving a damn about the fact that I did tattoos. It's just the real story of it. My phone stopped ringing. My phone stopped ringing for a long time for any art service that I said I did for anybody. And there was a couple things that I did outside of tattooing. But yeah, stopped ringing, had to go get a job, had 2 children during this time when I was broke, and I had to totally reinvent myself. But even before this time came, I wasn't making 6 figures a year. doing tattoos. It was a part of my money, but I was doing other things. But making 100,000 a year off tattoos was not my thing. I wasn't doing it then. So after this 4 or 5 year span of just brokenness, being a janitor, cleaning floors and toilets, um, I had to sit down one day and just totally reinvent myself, my brand, everything. I had to just really come to grips with myself and ask, do I really want to do this? And I need to really tap in and do it. So the first step I did was I retaught myself everything. I threw everything I knew out the window about tattooing, and plus years had went by when I was taking it serious. So of course the technology caught up with me, and I just had to re-go learn some things. Because as time goes by, the speed of technology, the trend of things changes, and it changed on me. So when I reinvented myself, I did a lot of studying, a lot of YouTube University, and I took the money from that janitor job and I reinvested it into my tattoo business, bought new machines, new, up-to-date stuff. Now I'm caught up mentally, education-wise. Now I'm caught up with the actual tools that I use. And I just dove in head first. And I just made sure that my art looked good. And at this point, I never had properly received doing a tattoo that I would have charged $300, $400, $600 for. I've never done it in my tattoo career before then. Well, I ain't gonna say I've never done it. I have, and I have made a lot of money from tattooing, but not at once. I never had a tattoo where I just charged somebody $600 at one time and got it. But when I did this and I quit my job at the beginning of 2020, right before they shut the country down over the pandemic, and when the pandemic hit, I shot to the moon. But even before the pandemic, I was so serious about reinventing myself. In 2019, what I would do is go to work all day, get off work, and then do tattoos all night just to get the content, just to get the motor going again, just to get it going. And I did that for 3 months until I started matching what I was making at my job with doing tattoos. Because I was only making like $400 a week being a janitor, bro. And that was at the max. Yes, I was only making $1,600 a month. And I laugh at that now because I do that in a couple of days. And it was like, I didn't stop until I got to that level. And then I did that for months. Then I quit the job because now I'm making the same amount of money or more doing tattoos. Now I got it back kind of rolling. And once the pandemic hit, bro, all hell broke loose. It just shot through the roof. But what I did do, and I'm going to keep saying this in this video, the whole glitch was doing what the people wanted. I had to learn what the people wanted. Because at first I jumped off just doing real high quality portraits and, and not saying I'm doing low quality work when I say that. That's not what I'm saying. I'm saying what the people want is not necessarily the top of the spectrum of work that we work so hard to achieve. They don't want that, man. Not in my community. They might want it in other places, but I'm telling you what I did. And I just tapped into what they wanted, and it was quicker, it was simpler, and it was easier, and I became real good at doing that look, and I have not looked back since. And I'm telling you, that's what worked for me. And ever since then, and that was 5 years ago, I have not looked back since, man. I can show you some numbers. I just looked at my Cash App. It's May. It's May 2025 for the year. Just on my Cash App. And I get paid by 4 or 5 different ways that you can pay me. Cash App is only one. It might be one of the most popular ones, but it's only one. And I'm already like not almost, I'm at 15,000, headed towards 16,000. And it's May of 2025. And I've done that since January to May. I've made 15,000 through just Cash App. That has nothing to do with cash. I get a lot of cash. That has nothing to do with Apple Pay. I get a lot of Apple Pay. That has nothing to do with any other forms. Straight to my bank account, card swiping. Has nothing to do with that. Cash App alone. So this year, I know I'm already like at 20, 30-something thousand, headed towards 30-something thousand, and it's only May. That's what I'm telling you. And that's just off tattooing alone, which I said I also do other things too to push that number further ahead. But alone, I'm already at 20, 30,000. And that's no lie. I can show you the numbers here. Here goes my cash out. On this side, wherever it's at, wherever I put it on the screen. And I'm not faking the font. This is my true, real cash app. I'll show you. That's my cash app. You know what I'm saying? No need to cap about nothing. And those are the numbers. And I'm only telling you this to let you know it's possible, bro. I'm not lying to you about anything. You can do this. I'm going to just say this quick before I go. My normal doing these tattoos, these urban style tattoos from the wrist to the elbow, like I said before, it starts at $250 and they come get them all the time. That is the going trend, and take advantage of the trends. And I'm doing it, and I'm doing it. Once again, let me just show you my scheduling. This is Vagaro. It's the app that I've been using since 2020. There's probably 19 when I just discovered it and started using it. It keeps track. You see how I stay booked. I can show you my monthly booking percentages. You see the numbers. I can't make these numbers up, though. These are real booking numbers. So as you can see, this is what I do. This is how it happens. And I didn't do nothing special. All I did was start serving the people. Got good at what the people wanted. Once you get good at what the people want, you're going to make money. I answer majority of my calls. If you contact me, I always come to work. I do not be fluking out on my appointments. If you book, I'm showing. I might not tattoo 100% of the people because there's a lot of people, but 90% of everything I'm responding to and 90% of the people I'm tattooing. You know what I'm saying? And then the money comes. So it's not as hard as you think to make 100,000 doing tattoos. It's not. I thought it was crazy, but it's not. And I'm doing it on a consistent level. So I just wanted to share that with y'all. I just want to have this video almost on a vlog style type because, like I say, I see in some of the comments, some people might just be kind of skeptical. Like, because I never show my face. I never show anything. I never show the shop. I never show myself tattooing, which will be changing. Because like I said, I'm getting a new shop. And it's a whole content shop. I'm going to be showing a lot of me tattooing, and the whole night. It's gonna be a lot of content coming, especially on this channel, so subscribe. But I just wanted to show y'all that, man, just to prove to y'all that it's possible. So with that being said, please be on the lookout for all the upcoming good game I giving you, or going to be giving you, so you can get to the same level or beyond. I'm not the end all be all. I ain't saying I'm all that. I'm just saying I am at a level and I can teach y'all how to do the same thing. You dig what I'm saying? So to the next video or the next game video or the next vlog style video, whatever I do, just tap in with me. I'm out here.